Hey folks, be here and wanted to do a little unboxing of hopefully you could see it, but the Roborock S8 MaxV Ultra. So we'll start off with a few things. I probably should get a little closer here. Yeah, there we go. So it looks like this is all going to be the power supply. Oh, and an extra bag. Nice. Here's the cable. Okay, that's it. So this looks to be the actual robot here on the top. One of the reasons why we picked this up is because we had the S8 Plus Pro model, and it was really great, but something happened. I'm not entirely sure if this is because of our internet situation, but we've been having a lot of outages with our internet. So for some reason, we would have it set up to do the vacuuming at night, so that way in the morning the carpet was nice and fresh. And because it uses the internet to kind of, because you use it to schedule the cleanings and everything and manage the robot. It just wasn't connected. It said it was offline. And so because of that, nothing was working. We looked up online how to make it work. Mama Bear had to get on customer support and see what can be done. And she tried all their methods. They talked through email, by the way, which was pretty inconvenient. And they ended up replying back saying, yeah, you should probably return it and get a new one. So we thought, okay, well, this is the one we originally wanted. So we decided, why don't we just exchange it and get this one? So we just kind of paid the difference. We did get the other one on sale, the S8 Plus Pro, which was, I think it's normally about $1,500. We got it on sale for about $900, which is pretty cool. And this one is normally like $1,700 on $1,700, $1,800, $1,799 maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is all through Best Buy, by the way. So we decided we might as well just get this one because we really loved it, but we know this one is slightly better as far as performance in all aspects, like vacuuming on various floors and whatnot. But it also has the camera, not just the sensors, the LiDAR sensors. So we really wanted that feature for a couple things. The first one is being that it'd be pretty cool to use it to communicate and keep an eye on the pets when we're away, because that's kind of important for us. Another thing too is that it's has the ability to kind of avoid, certain things on the carpet more efficiently than just LiDAR only. For example, sometimes the cats tend to throw up on the carpet, and we've seen reviews where people use poo or something, like fake poo, to kind of test it out. And there's like varying sizes. And this one did a really good job out of other models out there at actually avoiding those types of things. So that's why we decided we might as well get this, because our cats just, We don't know when and where they're going to throw up, but when they do, at least we know this is not going to suck it up and ruin the machine. So that's what we thought. But opening this up, it looks like we got some instructions here. Let me bring this up more. So here it is. These are the instructions. Looks like it's very similar to the S8 Plus Pro. Such a long name. Why do they come up with these long names for these vacuums and all that stuff? Jeez Louise. Okay, so I guess it's just a pull. Okay, it's this. So it's like a thin layer. Safety guidelines. This is the ramp. Oh boy, let's just move this out of the way so we can not have the actual robot fall off and break before it even gets taken out of the plastic. Oh wow, this is lighter than the S8 Plus Pro. Interesting how that works. Let me see if I can give you a better view of the quick start guide. Kind of straightforward, to be honest. I really like how it's simple. There's enough information in here to tell you what to do. The drawings are clear. Okay, now what's left at the bottom, oh boy, we'll bring this down a bit. So this is the base, the tower, the dock, whatever you want to call it. That's what this is. But what is this right here? Oh, okay, it's still part of it. All right, I'm gonna take this out. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. So let us open this puppy up. Take a gander, admire its beauty. Oh man, this thing looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is the bottom part. I guess this is to wash that little fancy brush it comes with. This is, okay, so this is the slot where your garbage bag, dump bag is. So when the vacuum comes in here through the ramp and it empties out the little trash bin it has on its on the inside, it gets sucked into this vacuum, which is nice because, you know, the problem with regular vacuums is that you still have to empty out the bin into your trash bin, and then all that dust gets thrown all over the air and even on the floor again. So I'm extremely sensitive to dust, pollen, pet hairs, and all that stuff because my son and I are really sensitive to it. It's one of the reasons why we wanted a really high quality robot vacuum. But yeah, so that's where this is going to be stored, which is pretty cool. And this right here, this little tank you see right here, this is where you put the cleaning solution for the clean water. So it's going to mix in. So up here you have the clean water tank. This is a dirty water tank. So when you keep water filled in here, and you keep the solution filled in this thing. So that way, if you end up mopping or it needs to mop, it's going to fill in the water and the solution inside the robot when it's docked, and it's ready to go and actually mop your floors. So that's a pretty cool thing. So let's just continue taking some of this stuff off. So here's the dirty water. Nice little bin. This is pretty big. I think this holds more than the S8 Plus, the S8 Plus Pro. And there's plastic around this, so I'm going to take it off. Let's see, I want to test something out here. Oh, okay, that's already a whole lot better. So on the S8 Plus Pro, I know it's a lot to say. The lid, this is basically the same thing. This is the exact same function where it locks in, you pull it up, and it's on a hinge, right? Well, this actually stays. It holds right about there. Where on the S8 Plus Pro, it doesn't have a stop. So as soon as you open it, it'll just close on you. So when you're when you're trying to fill the clean tank, I know this is a dirty one, but when you're trying to clean fill the clean water tank with distilled water, you have to hold this open and then pour the water all awkward like because of that. So I like that this holds itself up, so that way you can then pour it and then kind of move it to the side. I like that. That's really cool. We got, let's take this plastic piece off. So this is the cover for where that trash bin is at. This looks pretty cool. I like it. And then this foam right here. So we'll just take this out. Nice. This is also another thing too. This is lighter than the S8 Plus Pro, the docking station it comes with. This one feels a whole lot lighter, and it's shorter too, by the way. And I think it might be about the same like width this way. The depth may be either the same or thinner, if I'm not mistaken. I did notice that the ramp is even thinner too, which is nice because it just makes the whole profile just smaller, takes up less space. So I'm gonna put that on real quick. You're supposed to put it on anyways. So usually you just, yep. So to put it on, whoops. So typically to put this ramp on, you just right above it, get it close, and then you just go straight down. And these click in. Did this one click in? Okay, good. Yep, all right, that's fantastic. I don't think there's any other plastic on here. Here's another thing too that's pretty cool with the design that they did. Let me find the power. What I like that they did with this design is if you have an outlet that's very close to the robot. Look at this. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. So it goes in right here. Okay. And then I'll just shuffle this way because I do need it to go back out this way. And then it'll go this way. So when you need less cable to be showing, you got it all right here. Pretty cool, right? Over here. Okay. Shift it right yonder. Right up against this. And then with the cable tie it came with, we're just gonna clean it up a bit because the plug is literally right here. So the red light came on. Does that mean it's angry? It's pissed. Okay. Now, let's get this robot opened up. Look at the brushes sticking out. This is the pad, by the way, I was talking about. This little pad. That's not on the S8 Plus Pro. This one's kind of new, okay? It looks like everything is pretty identical to the S8 Plus Pro because you have the red and the gray dual rollers here. Wheels look the same. This is actually different though. So in the S8 Plus Pro, it just stays like this. But this one actually comes out so it could reach further into like crevices. It says that for reactive AI, to protect your privacy, images captured by reactive AI for obstacle recognition are processed on board and immediately deleted. We'll see about that. I'm just getting the instructions to make sure. So put the ramp on, connect the power cable, turn it on. I didn't fill up the water, which is step 5, but to be honest, we're not going to be using it to mop right now.
Returning to dock.
Ooh, fancy. Let's see what happens. It says place it right in front of it and then have it return to dock. Oh no, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, there's a light on it too? What? That is cool. Is it? Maybe I should. It said to place it in front. Oh, okay, that's right. It has to back into it.
Charging.
Nice. That was cool. All right, so let's take a look. It says to do that, press home. It'll automatically return to the dock for charging. And then now we just download the app. All right, so Mama Bear is volunteering her phone for this. So we're gonna set up the app. We're gonna go to add device. There you go. We're gonna press that. And then look, now you see the camera function is there. So we're gonna pull this out. We're gonna lift this puppy up and take it off. And then there's a QR code right here. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, it registered it, by the way. But why is it doing that? This is it. This is the storage, the bin, the tray, trash tray, whatever you want to call it. Dust bin, I don't know. But that's where you would access it manually for like cleaning it and whatnot, or if it gets jammed.
Charging.
Okay, so the directions on here say, you can see here. No! Go. Okay. So it wants us to press and hold the mop button, which is this water drop looking one right here, and then the home button together at the same time for 3 seconds until it says resetting Wi-Fi.
Resetting Wi-Fi.
Okay. And then now we click Wi-Fi reset. Next. I'm not going to show you the screen, but it's supposed to be your internet. Our internet is right here with the password and everything, so I'm not going to show you that. but I'm going to click next. And then it's going to say Roborock wants to join Wi-Fi network. You click join, and then it's doing all this stuff. It's loading. It says phone is being connected to device, transferring information to device, and right now it's doing devices connected to internet. So,
Wi-Fi connected.
all right. And then it'll say use now. And unfortunately, you have to agree to this stuff. This is to help the robot be a little bit more smart. So we have pets, so we're obviously going to check that box. We're not going to use this on more than one floor, so we're not going to check off the multi-level because it'll save a second floor map. So if you have 2 stories and you want to use it for both, when you have it map, you could have it save a first floor and a second floor, which is cool, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to go next. We are going to make sure that carpet has the boost, the carpet boost. And then so this is where you can set up all of these little alerts and whatnot. This is just to kind of create like a do not disturb mode, essentially. So it'll disable auto emptying, disable auto drying, dim indicator lights, quiet, voice alerts, disable auto top up. I think top up means if you filled up water, you had it mop at night or whatever, or in general, and then it gets docked, it's going to automatically put fresh water inside the robot itself. And because I think it'll make noise, this is supposed to be like minimize disturbance mode. It'll disable all that stuff. Honestly, I'm just going to leave it as default. We'll edit it later. Okay, memorize your home, map saving. I think we did that. So I'm going to check yes. And there's a new firmware update, so now we got to update that.
Updating firmware. This may take 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. That's a long time. Anyways, so it's done. And it's up to date. You just hit the back arrow button, and then it's going to take you to this homepage. Right? So it's funny how it's showing like this map here. I wonder where it's coming from. We'll find out. But it's 52% charged. Right? 52% charged. And we want to take it. Oh, okay, so let me show you this real quick. So this is to start it, to get it going. It's letting you know it's docked right there. And then you can see it says vac and mop right here. Because we mostly have carpet, and we're only really going to use it for just a carpet, and we'll just select when we want it to do mopping separately. It'll open this up, and then all you got to do is just slide and hit vacuum. It made a noise, confirming. And then it shows you like the suction power, and then the cleaning count for basically how many times you want it to vacuum over the spot, which I think that's new. I think that's specific to this one because I don't remember that on the S8 Plus Pro. Specifically the cleaning count, like having it go over twice. And then I guess, what is this? Unlock fast cleaning mode. Okay, so I think maybe we have to have it make the map first before we can click what this option is. And then of course you could customize, right? You could do custom stuff, but honestly we keep it simple here. And Turbo Max. We use Max. There is Max Plus. It'll tell you it's power intensive, battery life will shorten right there in yellow. Oh, come on. Hopefully you can read that. But I keep it on the second highest. I'm telling you, this vacuum. Should we do it? No, not, we're just gonna do once. We'll do once for now. The suction power and how well it cleans is phenomenal. I really, really like it. What we're gonna do is we're going to see if we can map the room. Love Barney. We're gonna hit this one, the little map. There we go, that map button. Gonna hit that. Come on. And then it says, so we're gonna do a new map. Manage. Yeah, this is, I don't know how that happened. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna create a new map. And we're gonna do quick mapping. I don't want it to clean. I just want it to map it out. And then I'll have it clean tonight when it's done charging.
Starting mapping.
So we're gonna see that now it's gonna actually map out the house. And it's gonna take into account all the furniture, the legs of the chairs too. That's kind of how, let's see, that's kind of how most of these vacuums work, is you have to put it together, connect it to the internet, and then have it map out the house for you. That's basically it. What's going to happen is it's going to finish mapping it, and you have the option to kind of choose to have separate rooms on your floor, your entire floor that it mapped out. Another cool thing about this too is that you can see it live. You could see it moving right here. I see now it moved. Here, I'll hold it here for a little while so you can see it. Oh, now it's in the restroom. See, those white spots are something in front of it, and that's the toilet and that's the sink. So that's why it's white. And then there's a little, I don't know if how well you can tell on the camera, but there's a little white strip. And that's because the door is open. Look, you notice my dog is over there. The pup's right there. And then you can see it marked shoes right there. You see these white spots right here? Those are all legs and of the feet, or those are all legs of the chairs or table. And then I have the counter right here. See, this is a counter right there. And then you could see there's a chair there, the chair there. It went through all the chairs and it understood that there's legs right there. Really, really cool. And by the way, you see the history of its trail. So you see where it actually was driving around and filling in everything with blue. That was areas, that would be areas to vacuum. So it has to finish, but you can see the different colors. So this one, oh, it even called it a bathroom. That is so cool.
Went inside the bathroom?
Yeah, it actually went inside the bathroom.
Because the door was open?
Yeah. So this is pretty cool. So it actually went in the bathroom and it knew it was a bathroom. It recognized that that was a toilet right here. It's a toilet. Yeah. And then this, they called it the living room. See? They called it the living room. That's cool. Now, the only thing is, I want to kind of cut it off from here and put this as one whole room. And I want to cut the kitchen as one whole room. You probably need to come here to rooms and then go up to the little settings section up there on top. Show you again. Oh boy, there we go. That little circle with the 3 dots, click that. And then you want to go to where it says manage maps. And then we're going to go to edit map. And then I want to do edit room specifically. And then I'm going to click here and I want to put divide, because I want to separate the entryway because of the carpet situation. So I'm just going to zoom in and kind of eyeball this. Placed it right there. I'm going to click the check mark down at the bottom and we'll see what it does. Cool. So it's calling this a bathroom. I want to change that. Can I change that? I'm going to see. I clicked it. Change the name. I'm just going to call it corridor. Corridor. Yeah, I'm going to call it a corridor. And that's the bathroom right there, so that's good. Click that again. And then let's see. I'm going to rename it to kitchen. Okay. Now it's kitchen. Done. I'm going to merge the living room with the dining room because all this is carpet in my house. I want it to be considered as one entire room. So that way I just want to set it as one room, clean the dining room / living room. And so I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click merge. And then I think I click here. And then I click that. Perfect. Look at that. Now that if I want it to vacuum, I'm not going to do full. I'm going to go to rooms because, like I said, I just want it to vacuum the living room. That's a priority to me. This stuff is really quick to vacuum, so it's not a big deal. So priority numero uno is going to be living room. So I'm going to go down here to customize. I'm going to go here. I'm going to set it to vacuum. I'm going to have it on the second highest because the S8 Plus Pro did a very good job at that setting. I'm only going to do it as one, and I'm going to leave it at standard route. So that way it's saved. So I could just hit that button.
Starting selective room cleaning.
And it's going to clean only the living room. Now it's vacuuming. It's actually vacuuming now. Wow, this is quiet. Is this really the second highest setting? That's pretty cool. It's a lot quieter than the S8 Plus Pro. You can as well watch it live on the map, vacuuming. And then it'll show you the trail of how it's going about. The same area you go to manage your maps, when you press that, you'll see schedules right here. So you're going to go here, add a schedule, and I'm going to select a room, and I'm going to choose this room. We're going to customize it, and we're going to choose this, and we're going to choose vacuum only, second, power. You know what? I think I'm going to do 2 times. Because it's going to be for nighttime and I want a really, really clean carpet when we wake up. So I'm going to do it for twice, and then that's basically it. So then we'll just tap here, and then the start time I am going to choose. So I'm going to do 10 o'clock on the dot. Where is that? There we go. 10 o'clock. So 2200, click OK. And then I'm going to have it repeat. So right here, repeat every day. Every day it's going to do that. So now every day at 10 o'clock, it's going to clean this room. So I have this scheduled, right? You just saw me set it up. If I wanted to make sure that my kitchen and my front area entryway was clean, I can now come back here, create a new schedule, and I could choose like kitchen. I could choose all 3 of these. See, it says 3 selected. And then I can customize, because this is hard floor, and it even lets you choose like, each one can be totally different as well. But I'm going to choose mop only. And then let's see, what is this? Standard, intense, extreme. And do it 1 time. What is this? Deep. We'll leave the route on standard for now. But you do that and then come back to here. Mop only. That one. Okay. Come back here. Oops. Mop. That one. Good. And then press away. And then I could select the time. So I could say that I want it to do it at 11:30. Do it at 11:30, right? And then I have it repeat Friday or something. So I do that, click OK. So now it'll repeat only on Fridays. That's the Roborock MaxV Ultra for you. So I hope you all like it. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe. My channel is very it's very broad. I do a lot of things, mostly fitness, like working out, nutrition. But I do like doing reviews on everything, a lot of things, and then having just react videos and talking about things like old TV shows and apps and things like that. I do like a lot of AI stuff too. But yeah, so if you're interested in those topics, feel free to follow me. I am on this long weight loss journey as well. So if you're someone who's interested in following someone, a small YouTuber who's kind of going through this weight loss journey, and you want to kind of struggle along with me, then hey, let's struggle together. But yeah, I appreciate you watching the video if you made it all the way to the end. So take care. Peace.